What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, The Life of Nijha Anise, and today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 easy vegan meals that I love and that I personally been using for quite some time now. 1 breakfast, 1 lunch, and 1 dinner. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, check out my other videos that I've posted so far, and let's get into it. So for my breakfast vegan meal I'm gonna show you guys is a simple French toast. I got the recipe off of Instagram. So a lot of my recipes I be getting off Instagram, Google. Like if I bump into it, I'll try it. Like did part of my steps, and so this is like the outcome. I'm sorry you guys can't really see, like my setup is crazy in here in this kitchen, but I already set it up, and so I'm gonna make sure I put all the ingredients and the exact amounts of everything in the description. So make sure you guys check the description so that you guys know specifically what to use. I have sourdough bread. Make sure that when you do make this recipe, if you try it, to get sourdough bread, and I'm just gonna place it inside of the mix that I already made. My substitutes are oat milk. I know some people like almond milk, but I like oat milk. As of lately, I've been trying oat milk and love it. So right now I'm just putting the bread, soaking the bread inside of. So good. I love this recipe. I just like scrolling one day. I was just scrolling and I came across this recipe. I already set it up. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on the stove. I'm gonna keep talking. I came through that recipe on Instagram and clutch. I ran into it last month and I've tried it about twice. This is like my vegan breakfast when I'm not in a rush on a Saturday, when Nala's not doing her homeschool, and I can set aside time to do this. So I set in the pan already, and I put grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is everything. I get mine from Whole Foods. So I put oil in the pan, or you can use butter. I have butter as well. I use this butter. I heard Mayoko butter is good. I'm gonna try that because I've heard good things about it. So yeah, so I'm gonna let that sit, flip it, and then show you the outcome. Simmer in the pan, and then you can add as toppings. I use raspberries. I love raspberries with this, or whatever your preference is. I know people like bananas with their French toast, blueberries with their French toast. I like raspberries sometimes. I put bananas and raspberries together with my maple syrup. I get the dark one because it tastes more sweet. I'm more of like a sweet. I like my syrup to be very sweet, so I get that. This is my outcome. Mine's broke because I was holding it and then I let it sink in too much. Sometimes that happens. You just gotta make sure that you don't let it like drown in the. But mine's broke apart, but watch, it's gonna be delicious. Let me show you guys my masterpiece. So I just put syrup on. Raspberries, and butter. You gotta add butter. If you're gonna do this, I love butter with this. Add butter to it, and this is pretty much my French toast. Yep. With the butter and the syrup together, it's everything. Good. Next, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a vegan tuna slamming. Particular recipe, you do have to make chickpeas. If you don't like chickpeas, and I mean that's the only replacement I know for tuna, but if you don't like chickpeas, you can purchase a tuna a vegan tuna. The last one I bought was Jinka, and that was pretty good. So just saying. But if you do want to make the time to make this, definitely have to have chickpeas. So I already have my chickpeas already mashed up, and I have celery that I have chopped up. I have pickles that I chopped up already, and mayo. This is the brand that I'm using. I've always used this. If there's a better brand that's vegan, let me know. I'm interested in trying it. And that's it. Celery, everything else is chopped up. So now I'm just gonna pretty much mix everything together and then show you guys the outcome. So I have my celery that I have chopped up, pickles that I have chopped up, then I have mayo, 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna make sure that I put all the ingredients and the specific amounts of things that you need in these recipes. I'm gonna put that in the description, so just make sure you guys look out for that. But honestly, these are my go-to because it's so simple. Like you can't miss it, you know. And for seasoning, you can do anything with seasoning. I like to use chili powder and pepper and salt. You guys can do whatever. Originally when I first saw the recipe, it said to use chicken seasoning something, and I was like, is this a vegan recipe or not? But I looked into it and it's totally fine, but I wasn't really feeling the chicken seasoning, so I decided to do my own thing. I put that on everything pretty much, and I'm just gonna go in with some chili powder, a teaspoon of chili powder. It smells so good. And lemon, you have to add some lemon, but I ran out again because I literally use you. And as you can see with vegan food or making vegan food, all your ingredients are interchangeable. Like you always use something for something else that you're gonna need for this, that you're gonna need for that. So I'm gonna make sure I put that in the description too, so just make sure you look out for that. But this is pretty much the outcome. This is how it looks. And I'm gonna add this to my bread. This is everything. Like, oh, I'm gonna add an onion, like a slice of onion to mine, because I just like that zest taste. And then there you have it, your tuna. It's good. So next recipe, very simple, tacos. And I'm gonna show you guys how I make mine. I already made mine. It's already pre-made because I ate some last night, but I'm gonna still show you guys like my tricks and how I do it, so stay tuned. So now I'm gonna be showing you guys my tacos that I make. I love these tacos. I usually eat these tacos at least maybe twice a week because it's just like, I love it. So for my replacement for meat, I use Beyond Meat. I made some last night, so I was gonna show you guys how to make it and everything, but it's so simple. Oops. It's so simple. Like, you just follow the directions, you season it to your taste, your desire. I use chili powder or paprika, or sometimes both, pepper, and you do what you want with your seasonings. And I use this almond flour. I think it's flourless, right? It's vegan, so that's why I bought it at first glance, but it is so good. Like, it's just amazing. And I get this from Whole Foods. So yeah, so the outcome is like this. Pretty much heat it up. I added cheese to mine. Sometimes I add cheese, sometimes I don't, but I added cheese just so I can get rid of the cheese that I do have, because the cheese that I do have is Daya, and I don't really use Daya, if I'm being honest. In the last video, in my weird food combos video, I had Daya just because I bought it for the video, but I don't really use Daya as much. It's okay if you melt it, it's better. But my go-to cheese is Vilolife cheese. That is clutch. Next, like part 2 of a vegan food video, I'll show you guys the cheese that I usually eat, and that is just amazing. I use that on my nachos. I should have did that in this video, but I'll do a part 2. But I melted the cheese and I added it and I put it here, and then all I do, take some, some salsa. I get this from Whole Foods. I really go to Whole Foods for everything. My local supermarkets don't have a lot of vegan options for me, so I travel, and it's worth it. Honestly, like, it's worth it. And I just find things that I like there. Like, it's not hard to mix. So yeah, I add my salsa and mix it. I toast my almond flour tortilla, and yeah, this is my taco. So for my tuna, I had to use sourdough bread, but I just ran out. I used this bread, and I get it from my local supermarket. Has this, but I go to Whole Foods to get this, and I just get this brand, and it's the flourless. I try. If they don't have the flourless, then I just get the next option. But that is my 3 easy vegan meals, my go-to vegan meals. I'm gonna do a part 2. I've already decided, because I got a few things to show you guys, like my nachos and my chili, and just like so many other foods that I love. But these are just easy, quick recipes that you can make in a clutch, and it's just like phenomenal. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like it, comment, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you share, help me get to 1,000 subscribes, and I will see you guys in the next video.